How's it going, everyone? This is Trixx from Meta Smash, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to edge guard with Meta Knight. When it comes to playing as Meta Knight, you're absolutely going to want to learn how to edge guard to get early kills. He does have some tools on stage, however, this is where he thrives. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of different techniques on how you can edge guard using Meta Knight's back air. Many players will say that Meta Knight's nair is actually a better or easier way of edge guarding characters, but this is mostly the case against characters that have a below average recovery. I'll admit that nair is a very good gimping tool, but at low percents, back air is much better. And against characters that can mix up their recovery, have multiple jumps, or even fly, Bear is definitely the way to go because it will kill at a much earlier percent. And for anybody questioning if it is in fact a stronger killing tool, I thought I'd just show you guys this quick demonstration just to put your mind at ease. First, we have nair at the ledge, and unfortunately it will not kill outright. However, back air in the exact same position at the exact same percent will kill. As a matter of fact, here's another example at 5% earlier and it still kills. And I know that a lot of Meta Knight players are quick to say that back air is unreliable and your opponent can fall out of the second hit, and essentially escape for free. However, this is at very high percents. And if you yourself are not finding a kill with Meta Knight at 150% and above, there's a very good chance that you need to work on your edge guarding. And with that, let's get into our first technique. Bear trains are essentially a series of back airs in which if your opponent tries to jump out of it, will lose their jump and lose their stock. However, on the flip side of things, good players will know to save their jump. But based on how this setup works, that actually makes it even more deadly. To set up for a bear train, you're going to want to try and execute a raw back air from a ledge trapping position. And once done, follow your opponent off stage and continue to back air all the way to the blast zone. You will see in this first example that Captain Falcon uses his jump and because of this would have been gimped after one back air. But since we have multiple jumps, we could go for an outright kill. In this example, Corrin uses her double jump and because of it loses her stock at 26%. In this example, Sonic gets hit by a bear train at 8% and because he used his jump was gimped. In this example, Mage did the smart thing, which was to save his jump until the bear train had ended. However, he was still hit by a bear spike. And in this last example, Mage tried to mix up his recovery even further, but still could not escape. I mentioned bear spikes in one of the previous examples. And for those of you that don't know what that is, Bear 1 is very similar to Falco's Fair 1 in that it has the ability to spike your opponent. But this will only occur if two hitboxes collide. If you happen to land a bear spike on your opponent, this will send them straight down. And if they've already used their jump, this can catch them off guard and get you a gimp very early. In this example against Fox, we're going to use Bear 1 and 2 to get a drag down, and then Bear 1 to get the spike. Notice that I traded with the Firefox and that's what gave me the spike. Notice that in this example against Donkey Kong, we're going to go for a drop zone bear spike. And once again, trading with his up B and getting the gimp. Let's talk about drop zone edge guards for a minute. A drop zone edge guard simply means to hang from the ledge and then strike at the appropriate time with a hitbox. It can actually be any aerial you would like, but for this video we're going to be sticking with back air. And since we know it has the ability to spike and set up for bear trains, this is a very good option for Meta Knight. In my opinion, this is one of the best ways to edge guard with Meta Knight because you can always make it back to the ledge very quickly with Shuttle Loop. One of the reasons why this is so good is because you get 3 different hitboxes which all give you a good result. Bear 1 giving you a spike, Bear 2 giving you a drag down, or Bear 3 killing outright. This is a technique that I have used for a very long time with Falco's Fair, and it works just as well with Meta Knight's back air. And remember how I had previously mentioned about characters that are not easily gimped? Check out the effectiveness of the drop zone edge guard in this situation. This edge guard started at 65% and ultimately ended with a kill. If Rosalina ever tried to recover high, since I was already at the ledge, I could easily get on stage and go for a grab and reset the situation. Using Meta Knight's back air to try and catch an aggressive recovery is extremely lethal. At high percents, this can be one of the best ways to get yourself a kill, especially if your opponent is not ready for this option. There are a handful of characters that like to abuse the fact that more often than not, they can land on stage for free, but if you have a well-timed back air waiting for them, it can cost them their life. In this first example, ZSS had already exhausted her double jump and flip kick at the same time to try and get some extra height, but in turn had ended up gimping herself. More often than not, Pikachu has the ability to get back to the ledge for free and didn't even second guess for a second that this was an option by Meta Knight. In this example, Corrin was barely sent off stage and therefore thought it was safe to just land on stage for free. This is a very powerful option to go for, and I highly recommend anticipating jumps on stage as it is very safe to do so. And lastly, just before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to all my MOS Gold patrons. Good luck to all of my patrons in the upcoming giveaway happening October 26th. This giveaway is a way for me to give back to all of you who've helped support the channel. And once again, this is Trixx from Meta Smash saying thanks for watching the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.